emotions like I'm feeling right now. It's overwhelming. It's unbearable. It's disheartening. I can't even find the words. As a mother, you don't ever want to see something happen to somebody's child. You don't ever want to see a mother loses their child for whatever reason. It's not a good look. It's not a good thing. And it's not okay. It's not okay for a young girl like Ivany to go through her pregnancy alone in this country, don't have proper documentation, and make something of herself, still surviving, do her best, and still have to struggle to hold on to the child that she carried for 9 months and give birth to. Howie, what you're doing, it's not right. We see what happened. We, the spectators, we see it all. You didn't support that little girl once. You asked her to have an abortion and she didn't. So because you feel like she's not here 100% with her papers, you think that you can trump up lies, get this young girl, Ivany, locked up. For what? Because you want her baby. How horrible it is that when that girl was pregnant, you didn't even contribute not even $1. The baby's here, you still didn't give her anything. All you're thinking about is to take her child from her, a child that she nurtured in her stomach for 9 months, a child that she gave birth to and have in her care for 4 months now, and the baby blossomed beautifully. Whatever you guys have amongst each other, it shouldn't result in for you to want Ivany to go to jail. She was smart enough, Howie, not to put your name on that birth certificate. So you have no claim to that child until a DNA is given, and it's up in the air. She don't have to agree to it. So what you're doing is not right. It's not okay. We all on the internet see. Yes, she come over your house and whatever you say she did, and she paid you for the damages in that car. I don't know the full story, but whatever it is, Howie, it's not gonna be in your favor. Howie, I'm telling you this for free. It's not gonna be in your favor, because what you're doing, it's not right. This is not how you treat somebody that have your child. This is not what you wish for the mother of your child. You want to take Ivany's child by all means necessary. It's not going to be in your favor. There's always two sides to a story. And the law, yeah, when something happens, it might look away, whatever she's going through, or whatever I don't know the full story, I'm just getting bits and pieces. But if it's for what I hear that really happened, Howie, it's not gonna be nice. It's not gonna end well for you. It's not gonna end well for you, Howie. Because one thing I know about America, they're gonna get to the bottom of it. And you better make sure that your hands are clean. Because if you led false allegation against Ivany and cause all this havoc in her life, it's not going to be pretty for you. Because she's online every day. We see her life happening in front of us. So what you are accusing her of, it's, yes, she speak out of terms, so did you on the internet, but that doesn't warrant for you to want her to go to jail, for want her to lose her child so you can have custody of that child. It's not gonna happen. Not everybody's a fool, are we? And you plot and you sneak, you try to go to the hospital, and from the minute you got there, you pretend to us like you were there for the birth of yeah, you were there to see birth of a child, but you didn't care nothing about Ivany. From your get there, you're videotaping her. You're videotaping her because you want to have evidence. For what? A child that you didn't want. A child that you didn't support when he was in the home. A child until this day you haven't support monetary. You just want the baby for yourself. And it's just grudgeful, jealousy, because she's doing so well and she don't need you, and she proved every day that she don't need you. You think you're gonna do everything that you think in your powers to get her locked up. Yeah, anybody could place false allegation against anybody, but it has to be proven. And Ivany gonna have her day in court. And I really hope that you have all your ducks in a row. Because one thing I know, Ivany is well loved out here. Don't listen to the noise. She's well loved out here. And when people come together, when all fists come together, we could strike a mighty blow. She have support more than you think, Howie. So what you did was uncalled for. It wasn't necessary. You could have gone through the court, but you don't want it. You don't want to go through it the right way. You want to be malicious and vindictive. You want to go. You want it now. You're like a little kid. I want the baby now. I want my baby now. It's not your baby to have. It's not a doll. It's a real life baby that needs food and clothing and shelter, which you have not provided any of those. But you feel like you have some kind of right. You feel like you have a right to take a mother's child, a woman that carry her child for 9 months, give birth to her child. You think that you are the better person. You think that you have claim over the child more than the mother. What is wrong with you, Howie? I could tell this for free, Howie. It's not going to end well. It's not going to end well for you, Howie. What you're doing is wrong. And as a mother that have a daughter, and as a mother that give birth to a child, I know it could never be well for somebody to want to snatch your child away from you. It's never be well for somebody just to come in and lay claims on your child that you have no support. You know what?